You probably don't need another trading video. And honestly, another strategy is probably the last thing you need right now. Because the problem is not that you don't know enough. The problem is you keep consuming instead of executing. Most traders are addicted to information, new setups, new indicators, new strategies, new opinions. And every time they lose confidence, they go consume more. Not to improve execution, to avoid uncertainty. So they keep searching, watching, learning, collecting information, but their execution never changes because information does not create consistency. Structure does. Right now, most traders already know enough to make money. They know entries, risk management, market structure, confirmations. But when it's time to execute, everything changes. They hesitate, they force trades, they move stops, they break rules. And then they think, maybe I need more information. No, you need less variability. This is the trap. The more information you consume, the more unstable your execution becomes. Because now your decisions change every day. New opinion, new bias, new idea. And inconsistent inputs create inconsistent behavior. This is why serious traders build systems. A real system reduces decisions. It standardizes behavior. It creates repeatable execution. That's the goal. Not knowing more, executing better. Because the market does not pay you for information, it pays you for execution. That's why journaling matters. That's why rules matter. That's why a structure matters. Execution creates data. Data creates clarity. Clarity improves execution. That's the loop. But most traders never close the loop. They just keep consuming more videos, more opinions, more noise. And all that noise creates hesitation because now they are trying to remember information instead of following a system. This is why consistency feels impossible for most traders. Not because they lack knowledge, because they lack standardization. So, before you search for another setup, another mentor, another strategy, ask yourself this: have I actually executed one process long enough to measure it correctly? Because consistency is not built through more information, it's built through repeatable execution. And repeatable execution comes from a structure, not consumption.